If I close my eyes and think of CUSP as a word phonetically, what it represents in my mind is just like this moving ball that sometimes it bounces and sometimes it just rolls around. That's the image, I guess. I've been working as an artist for the last 15 years, building interactive installations, sculptures. And every time you design or you conceptualize, you build a new interface and you're looking to see how people respond. And you think, okay, this time I've worked it out. Someone will walk in, it will change everything. And this is the dynamics of the human behavior and how wonderfully unpredictable we are. That drives that kind of work and research in making systems that they feel fulfilling. I find that humans are we are extremely complex. Is it some sort of an artificial memory that we can build on and learn based on how people respond? And then hopefully this kind of knowledge will help us build better systems. And by saying better, more fulfilling in terms of interaction with humans within society. You can call them artworks, you can call them designs of maybe in the future intelligent buildings, but it's something to more complement this kind of unique human complexity rather than trying to antagonize it and make it better or mimicking it in a way that becomes a pseudo-equal. The key ideas that underpin my practice. I'm interested in two things. One is physical spaces and objects and forms, and the other one is human behavior and social performance within a prepared space. First of all, my projects require not only artistic innovation, but scientific innovation as well. I collaborate with roboticists, computer scientists, engineers, people from different disciplines in order to materialize them. The Blue Iris project, the CUSP project, is a very good example of a 3-year project. It's a very, very first artifact of this project that we're testing. It starts as a wallpaper panel that people can touch, and based on the way they touch, they explore some of the flowers that they already exist, some change of color. The flowers are printed with nanoparticles, so this kind of gold and silver color that the little iris is printed, we use nanoparticles for the first time, so when you touch, you get this kind of reading. They act as sensors that then trigger this kind of change of color on the wallpaper. It's not a complete work, it's a small aspect that we develop and we want to test, how people touch it, what's happening with the nanoparticles. It's more like an open studio, come and see what we're doing, with a promise that we intrigue some interest so people will revisit when this project is completed. So this is a typical spiral methodology, concept, develop, test. Testing informs the next developmental stage, and you need people to test it. The fact that we learn from people of how they approach these works and monitor and talk to them, it's priceless, and it's a very, very essential part in every exhibition until the end. There was going to be another element, and then by the end, hopefully, the room becomes as a mini ecosystem that gets influenced by different factors. Personally, how I'm designing, conceptualizing, building for the new decade, I would like to concentrate in projects that explore intimacy with humans, with people, continue experimenting with organic materials and technological aspects that they work hand in hand with these organic materials. And I would very much like to explore the sense of smell. I just feel that things are not as pigeonholed as they used to be. Sometimes the lines between design, experimental arts, and visual arts, they're very blurry. So the borders are not as strict as they used to be, and that's interesting.